I technically died. Max Fosh, 1995 to 225. Dude is onk. That's why he died, because he's
Dearly
old.
beloved, we are gathered here today because Max Fosh is dead.
Well, technically. Let me explain. I'm hosting my own funeral because, stay with me here, I need to be technically dead to get back at an airline. You see,
I beg your finest pardon. What? Not older than you? Nah, this guy's old as fuck.
2 months ago, I booked a flight. A flight I then couldn't go on. When I tried to apply for a refund, I found a cheeky legal clause that airlines use that lots of people fall foul of.
You give me my money. Finish.
I can't do that.
Airlines will only provide cash refunds if passengers are dead. So,
Wait, low-key kind of smart. As long as the funeral doesn't cost, like, too much, it's probably worth it. Some airline tickets cost so much money.
I needed to die. This is a story of how I traveled to another
Guess
country,
I'll die!
Welcome to the principality.
held my own funeral, and was legally declared dead, all to get back £37.28 from the
Okay, that's petty. Aren't, like, normal airlines, like, fucking, like, thousands of dollars? What?
big bad airlines. I'm incredibly petty. But would being legally dead save me
Grandpa!
from
I told you he's old! What is he, like 30?
getting into trouble?
Old.
It's not fraud, but I mean, it is fraudulent.
That's not
This video has been sponsored by Opera.
Opera.
I need to die, according to the person in the customer service over the phone.
We only provide cash refund in the case of bereavement, I'm afraid.
According to the terms and conditions on website, my lawyer has since advised me that it is not within my best interest to name any airlines for the remainder of this video. It states, in order to get a refund, the passenger needs to be deceased. So, this got me thinking, how can I die? My first idea, could I stop my heart, which means that I was technically dead for a couple of seconds.
I wouldn't advise it. I'm pretty sure, I don't know, maybe I didn't die, but one time I touched a wire for a cow, what is it called? Like a cow fence. I'm pretty sure my vision went completely black for a second. Maybe I died in that moment. Yeah, an electric cow
then provide
fence.
that as evidence. How long does your heart actually need to stop for? According to the Atlantic Cardiovascular Society.
Were you a child back then? Yes, but that's unrelated as to why I became a VTuber.
4 minutes.
4 minutes?
Irreversible brain damage can occur. I don't want to do that.
I already have brain damage. I would have done it for the content. This guy's a pussy.
Okay, fine. Next idea. Just spitballing here. Could I change the name of somebody who's about to die to Max Fosh, and therefore Max Fosh dies? No, that's insane. So I poured over every nook and cranny I could, until I found something very interesting in the terms and conditions of my booking. Ooh. So the airline requires a death certificate, but they don't state where the death certificate needs to come from. Could I get myself a death certificate so I'd be dead on paper? Could I go to another country and get a death certificate? That's a shout. So my plan.
Dude, imagine this guy has kids, and then those kids have kids, and then, like, I don't know, maybe like 400 years down the line, they find out that this great-great-great-great-great-great-grandpa, Max Fosh, died in, like, a random country. If I die, can you refund my subs? No refund, sorry.
Plan is to reach out to every country that I can, and weirdly,
Like, how
this is not
confusing
the
would that
first
be, bro?
time that I've reached out to the press offices of major governments. So I do have a list. I do have an update for you, and before I get to the update, I just want to say, I am embarking on this mission because I'm incredibly petty. The flight itself is £37.28, bloody good value to be fair. It's the principle that I take issue with, because after doing some research, I've realised that people have lost thousands of pounds because of these airlines. So, one principality responded to my email.
That's what my parents, whenever they would fly, they would be there, like, freaking 3 hours early for every flight. Yeah, I understand it now. Because, like, obviously, like, unless you're really, really rich and you just don't care, like, oh, whatever, I missed a flight. But even then, if you're, like, really, really rich and you're flying somewhere, but you don't have enough money for a private jet, because that's, like, for, like, billionaires and millionaires, if you're really, really rich, you still care because you're probably losing money, right? Yeah.
The Principality
My parents
of
cared a lot.
Seborga. Located in Italy, Seborga is a self-declared principality. Claiming to be accidentally left out of the unification of Italy, the town has operated as an independent nation.
Dude, I want to go to Italy. It's so hot and nice over there.
With its own flag, currency, and government. So, tomorrow, I'm going to Seborga because on this occasion, due to these very unique circumstances, they are happy to sign a document that says, according to them, technically, I am dead. Let's go to Seborga, baby! So before I headed to this fantastic place, I did some research on Seborga using Opera. Opera is my go-to web browser and has some fab features.
Their Tab Islands feature means I can intuitively group all of my research.
Like, say, the history of Seborga in one island, all of my news in another, and my favourite YouTube videos in a third.
It's great because I always have multiple projects on the
We
go.
watched that video
and it
with
helps
the
me keep
bear,
everything
chat.
organised without the chaos. Opera's player feature also means it's very easy to control your music without disrupting your browsing. Music automatically stops when you start playing a video, which is ideal for when I'm flitting between listening to Mozart and updating myself on what my favourite YouTubers have been up to.
This is so ADHD coded. Oh my god, I just realized I do that all the time. Where, like, I need a break from a video for, like, I don't know, 5 minutes, and then... and so I just start doing something else and I need music, and then I just stop and start watching the video again.
You'll hear more about
So
Opera later in the
bad.
video, but for now, it was time to go to Seborga.
I'm in Italy.
Seborga.
I'm on the way to
Mamma
Seborga.
mia.
They've invited me for a state visit, but I asked and they said, yes, please, do come on down.
Despite not being recognised as an official independent nation, Seborga and its people fight every day for its independence and legitimacy.
Very based. Fuck the government.
Something that I thoroughly endorse.
Welcome, welcome to the Principality.
Willkommen, benvenuto, benvieni, welcome nell'antico principato di Seborga.
Di Seborga.
Mamma mia!
Look at this!
Ciao,
Here it is.
Bella.
There they are.
As I arrived, I was
I've been
greeted by
watching too
none other
many.
than the Princess of Seborga herself.
What? She's a princess? Oh.
Hello. I should go meet the princess now. I feel a bit underdressed. How do you greet a princess? I have no idea. Hello!
Welcome to the Principality.
Bonjour.
Nice to meet
Nice to meet you. I'm Max.
And as she introduced me to her team, it gave me the
Mamma
perfect
mia.
opportunity to showcase my incredible Italian.
Dude, look at the view in the background. Low key. Holy smokes.
Buongiorno.
The Minister of Defense.
Ah, buongiorno. Hello, Max.
It's a principate, then yeah, she's a princess. It's logic. Okay, Mr. Logic. I'm sorry I'm not an expert on princesses like you. I bet you've seen a lot of princesses. How the frick would I know that?
And the Interior Minister.
That drip though, yeah, he's drippy
I was then
as fuck.
informed that my visit would be officiated by...
No way! They're gonna fire a cannon to greet them? Oh, this is cute.
the firing of the royal cannon, which is apparently very safe.
Where should I stand for the shot?
Not in front.
No.
Not in,
kill you yet.
No.
not in front. I like this Italiano lady from Seborga.
And of course, not after we honoured Seborga with her national anthem, which was an entire 2 minutes long.
Wow. Dude, this lady is so still, I could never. Look at her, she's unmoving. Woo!
Those creepers.
With all the
Dude, this guy's aggressively British, holy.
formalities complete, the princess and her team took me around the beautiful sights of Seborga. Everything from the local church to the town's museum, where I saw the princess's face on some money. I was even taken to the official prison, where I learned just how the Minister of Defence got his title.
There's a man with a rope. Oh wow, fantastic. Well, this is not how I expected my Monday morning to be going.
Dude, I don't know what it is, but going to like wholesome little towns towns in people's countries because they're living in the mountains. Like, my mom told me this because she visited Spain. There's people that don't see like new faces for like months because they're not tourist towns and they live like in the mountains somewhere. So they get really bored when they get guests. They go fucking ham. Like, you are like a freaking like king or like royalty to them because you're, oh my god, I could tell you guys stories so much. It's so awesome. It's so wholesome.
Okay, bit of a tug there. Steady.
After a very unique conclusion to the tour, I felt that it was perfect timing
Yeah,
for
you
my
are the
untimely
attraction.
demise.
You're the fun.
Guess I've got to die now.
They're
Since I
bullying
didn't
you
want
and shit.
to actually die, I needed to die metaphorically. You see, in the comedy world, when someone performs
Philosophically.
badly at a gig, we often say that they've died on their arse.
Ah.
A melon that jumps in water. Watermelon.
I thought that was bombing. Is that more like an American thing because we love bombs and guns? Yeah.
So in order for me to quote-unquote die, it was time to get out my joke book.
Where does the fish keep his money? The riverbank. What do you call a can?
Maybe she doesn't get it because.
Can opener doesn't work. A can't opener. What do you call a French man?
Dude, that guy nodded and smiled so politely. What if they just don't get it because they don't speak very good English?
In sandals. Philippe Fallope.
Well and truly
Um.
comically flatlining, I just needed to convince Princess Nina to help me get my refund. And thankfully, my fight with a big airline seemed to resonate with the princess and Seborga's fight for independence. So she kindly agreed to
She said frick the Corpa and she has her own principality. Yeah.
sign a special one-off death certificate.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And with just one single signature, the beautiful
Easy
Principality of Seborga has
clap.
declared that Max Fosh is officially dead.
Lamau.
And now that I've left the living world, it was time to say goodbye.
Hello everyone, and welcome.
So I hired some mourners.
Today we are here to celebrate the life of Max Fosh, a beloved grandfather,
Holy,
royal
I thought I was about to get banned for a second there. Oh my goodness.
family member, and of course, Oscar
I
winner.
actually,
And I was
my
my-
heart froze. I was like, did he actually put his freaking cock out on a YouTube video?
Editor Dave to say a few touching
Scared
words.
me.
A week ago today, whilst visiting his second home, the Principality
He's
of
got underwear
Seborga,
on
Max
Twitch.
regretfully died
Trust me.
on his arse whilst trying out his jokes on the locals. A fate which, if you were lucky enough to see him on tour, you'll know Max knows only too well. Max's family sadly couldn't be here with us today, but they have sent in the following message. Who are you? Stop messaging. Is this for another of Max's stupid videos?
Based.
Please join us now.
My parents don't know I VTube in a stream. Kind of thankful. They probably razz me a lot.
Now, as our choir sings a rendition of one of Max's favourite songs. As we all know, Max loves to get the final word. So now, a few words from the deceased.
One more quick thing about Opera, you can also customize your entire browsing experience with
Oh my
themes. Whether you
God,
want a
is that an
minimalist layout or
ad?
something bold and
Are you
colourful, there's always a
shitting
theme to
me?
fit your mood. My favourite theme is
Oh
Midsummer.
my
I love its
God.
clean, atmospheric style. Also, Opera's
No
built-in AI
fucking
aria
way.
is brilliant for image generation and image recognition. You can ask questions about any image and get answers instantly, so no need to search for it manually. Make sure you download Opera in the link in my description. Is the service finished yet?
This guy actually fitted in a little ad into his like fake death funeral. That's wild.
The service finish, I then had to start to get all of my documentation together to send off to the airline. So, I've died. I've got the death certificate from Seborga, and I've put together all the documentation to send off to the airline. My hope is that they get a lot of these, and so they don't look at it for too long. And it's now just a case of waiting and see what they say. So, I have no idea if this is...
He's gonna get a license to be dead, mate. Wait, actually,
continue is that he said this.
I bet you could do it in America. Angerland's kind of cringe. Get a family member to claim it. Could, yeah, maybe he doesn't want to risk it. Again, Angerland is kind of cringe.
I normally would let you, but like this time I really have to put my foot down here.
Yeah.
Join me next time where I try to commit
fraud. Yay! Well, that was kind of anticlimactic, but I get it. Respect for following through on it, though. Yeah, go check them out. Yay, fraud! Yippee! Oh, yeah.